welcome back to another vlog, another video diary. We are very zoomed in. Let me zoom you out a little bit. Much better. Happy spring equinox. Today in Nashville, it's a little bit chilly but sunny, so I am relishing in every opportunity I have for the sun. I have been a busy girl this morning. I filmed a YouTube video, another kind of lengthy sit down chit chat where I'm just saying it like it is and hopefully it gets received well. I had to get some signage taken to the printers, make sure that everything looks good there for my bestie's baby shower this weekend. I had to ship out some journals. So it's been a busy day thus far. And one thing I really want to do today, just it being the spring equinox and all, is do an official deep yummy spring clean. I just think whether you're into the spring equinox for like spiritual reasons or you're into the spring equinox for just like scientific, it's the marker of a new year. I think the whole concept behind spring cleaning and freshness, it's just like really inviting and really nice. I just want to clear my space of anything that's no longer serving me or my family, the dust, the cobwebs, everything, and just give us a fresh start as the weather hopefully warms up. So yes, I am just finishing up a couple of things now, and then I think we're gonna go on our afternoon walk and then dive into the spring cleaning. I don't know about you guys, but I've loved this spring forward, what do you call that, daylight savings time. The extra hours of daylight in the night are a game changer, and so I'll probably do our spring clean right before dinner into the dinner hour after our walk, and we'll show you of course a little bit of that and how I do it from more so of like deep cleaning and making sure the house looks good, but also just like an energetic perspective of inviting newness in and turning the leaf to a new page. Is that how you say that? Yeah. We have some fun things on the books for this week. I accidentally booked both a massage and a facial on Friday. The gal that I get my facials from is just incredible. I haven't been able to go to her for a few months, A, because it's a little pricey and Sam and I were just reestablishing budgets and figuring out what works and what doesn't, but as a part of this new invitation of sensuality and femininity, if you watched the last vlog, you know that that's what I'm kind of embracing. This energy of like receiving. I'm typically somebody that's really good at producing. If you're thinking of it in terms of like masculine and feminine, I typically am really good at the masculine leaning qualities, you know, work hard, dig in, roll up your sleeves and put some elbow grease in. And not saying that we're not, you know, creating binaries and saying that that's all masculine, and I'm not even really talking about gender, I'm just talking about the concept in general. Life is about balance, so you can't expect the results you want if you have too much of one thing. And so to balance myself, to balance the way that I show up, I want to emit more of this just receiving energy where you're just inherently worthy as you are. Old me, masculine leaning, performative me would have said, no, I have to pick one. My ego would have come in telling me all about how I need to adhere to budgets and how I'm being irresponsible with money. But receiving balanced me is saying, this is a little treat, you've earned it, you have more than enough, you are taken care of, lean in, let yourself have it. Yeah, I really need to figure out a way to transition to things better, but just wanted to give you the scoop of what's going on so far. Let's kick it. You know, I always love to update you guys when I get something fun and new. This was a purchase that I saw on TikTok the other day. I feel like the TikTok was something about things niche hot girls are loving these days or something like that. And it was this cashmere top. And the second I saw it, I thought to myself, I need to have that. It's just so beautiful. And I'm loving like sheer thing, really that feminine, sensual, lovely thing that I'm going for. So I love this. It is from Intimissimi. I think that's how you say the brand. I'll leave the link, of course, in the description below so you can check it out. It's not super expensive. I think the top itself was like $60. I just paired it over my little bodysuit from Pilates today with these Stod boots. I am loving this top. It'll probably be in TT's top 3, but wanted to show you my little new top. Also, update on the boba tea protein. I have one probably almost every single day. I got an email from the company that they were releasing their jasmine tea flavor this past Saturday, and so I got on and ordered it. Jasmine tea is one of my favorite boba flavors, so I got that, and then I also got their lychee pre-workout. Also wanted to give you an update on the fact that I'm feeling so much better. I know last week's video diary was a little short, a little lackluster. It's like I said in the video itself, you're gonna have highs, you're gonna have lows, you're gonna have moments where you have more energy, some where you have less. You're gonna have times when you feel really inspired and times when you think to yourself, everything sucks. And it's really all about giving yourself space and time to tap in, to see what you really need in that moment. Then I just needed a little bit of space to empty out, to figure out what direction I was headed. And I knew that the inspiration and the energy would come back around. I just needed to give myself a little grace to get there. So thank you guys for sticking with me and being patient as I figured that out. Life is just a series of all sorts of different things. I'm of the belief that it's all good, right? It's all information, it's all necessary. Less trying to push out the uncomfortable, the less glamorous moments, and more so trying to accept it all as a part of this amazing story we call being a human being. What am I doing? Printing journal labels. Hopefully Sam and I will go on our walk with Pete, and then it is time to spring clean, because I don't know if you see all of that back there, which I know you do. You always see it in the videos, but it's just time to invite some new energy, new life into this space and get ready for spring. I don't even care what we do, what we do. We could sleep in or wake up early. We ain't got a case of Mondays, baby. Every day feels like Sunday. Every day feels like Sunday with you. Another Sunday with you. In a world full of judgment, we could keep it on a budget. We got everything that we need. So we could take a longer walk and not worry about all the extra stuff. And did I mention that it's free? Yeah, we could stay and sip a truly. We could watch your favorite movie, 'cause I don't even care what we do, what we do. We could sleep in or wake up early. We ain't got a case of Mondays, baby. Every day feels like Sunday. Every day feels like Sunday with you. Another Sunday with you. Just another Sunday with you. I just got out of the bath. The entire time I was cleaning the house, I kept, well, that's a lie. I wasn't thinking about taking a bath, but once I finished doing a spring cleaning, I just felt so good. And I was thinking that I wanted to do some sort of meditation, you know, clear out the old, in with the new, and just kind of sparked the idea to get in the bath, fill it with Epsom salts, and really just metaphorically clean my body and kind of prepare for the newness. So I got in, lit a candle, lit some Palo Santo, just did some things that made me feel good and energized and clean. And then I put body scrub all over my body and just kind of like scrubbed myself as well, just to cleanse my space and also cleanse my body in preparation for all of the things that want to grow and blossom and bloom in the spring season. So now I'm going to do another kind of self-care act that I have been neglecting really deeply. I think it has something to do with the fact that I'm always cold, but every time I get out of the bath or shower, I never want to put on body lotion or body oil or do anything like that. Today I was like, you know what? I'm going to nourish myself. I'm going to nourish my body and spend just the extra 5 minutes to put on body lotion. I had been noticing my skin was really dry in yoga, and I'm sure that has something to do with with like a deficiency in my like omega-3s or my internal system, but I think something else I can do is just to make sure that I'm using body lotion. So I'll show you what I'm using. I have a few different concoctions over here, some for smell, some for moisture. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with Nasser's The Body Serum. This has hyaluronic acid in it, at least I think. Yeah, this is really light. It's very quick absorbing. So I like to use this just to have a little bit of extra moisture in my skin. And then what I think I'm going to do is top it off with this Arbonne, what is this called? RE9 Retexturizing Serum and a Lotion. My mother-in-law is a representative for Arbonne, and this is one of the products from them that I actually really love. It smells really nice, and oh, it also contains alpha hydroxy acid, which is known for exfoliation as well. I didn't know that. This is also something that's really light, quick absorbing, but also really moisturizing, and I really like the scent. And then what I think I might do, just because I'm feeling extra to kind of seal it all in, is go on top with the Nasser body oil, just to really get that added hydration and everything. I don't know if actually that's the order I should be doing it, or if I should be layering these things, but alas, that's just what I'm gonna do.
The words and symbols of paid off his house in Wyoming Ave in Nashville.
Whack.
Are you gonna have music on?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not just gonna be like, hee hee, here I am. Since we're here, I thought I'd also show you a little glimpse into my nighttime skincare routine. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really have solid morning and nighttime skincare routines right now. I think I told you in a separate vlog that I'm trying to keep it really simple, but with this whole desire to be more feminine, take more care of myself, take better care of myself, I should say. I've been really wanting to take better care of just my body. I think I do a pretty good job taking care of my spirit, my mind, taking care of other people, but sometimes the self-care, if it isn't nails or, yeah, nails really, then it kind of goes out the window. And I think you can have a really wonderful, luxurious, robust skincare routine at home, and it doesn't have to be that many steps. It's really kind of the intention that you put into it. I always, and I have been cleansing my skin. Y'all are gonna like, what's the phrase? Like, drag me to filth for this, but I'm almost out because I use it every single day. This is what I wash my skin with, morning and night. Now I know this seems crazy, but I saw this girl on TikTok. I'm sure if you're on TikTok, you saw the video too, where she basically said she uses dial soap because some surgeon told her to use it one time, and some other like just face cream, and she had the best skin. And so I was like, what the heck, this is like $3, let me give it a try. This single-handedly has saved my skin from acne. I mean, obviously you guys have seen me in other videos. I still get breakouts here and there, but not nearly as much as I used to, and this is the one thing that I changed in my routine. This is my tried and true, and it's this brand. Like, I've tried like the scented ones, but the gold one, standard, is the one that I go back to every single time. So I've already taken off my makeup. Oh, love, 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 love this True Botanicals Ginger Turmeric Cleansing Balm. I mostly just love the scent. It smells energizing. It smells like the sun, but it also has a nice slip to it. I don't know if you've used a cleansing balm before, but the slip is very important, and it definitely takes off all my makeup. True Botanicals just has good ingredients, or better for you ingredients in it, so I feel really good using this. I know that's kind of a paradox with the dial soap, but hey, I'm only human. From there, I have basically just been following the skincare routine that Surishat Complexion gave me. So what I'm gonna do tonight, I'm gonna go in with my Lotion P50 by Biologique Research. I've had this for a couple of months, and this little bottle has lasted me, probably because I don't use it every single night. But this stuff is just like everyone says, it is like gold in a bottle. And then I'm gonna use these. They're basically the Shiseido cotton pad dupes, but I get these off Amazon. I think they're like $6 cheaper than the Shiseido ones. I think those ones are 16 and these ones are 10. So yeah, I'll leave a link in the description box if you're interested in those. And I'm just gonna glide that all over my skin. It does have a little bit of a tingling sensation, so I would definitely consult your esthetician or doctor or whoever before using it, just to see if it's safe for your skin and skin type. Bring it down my neck. This stuff also has been keeping my skin really clear. See, I'm already a little itchy. This is the point in my routine when I would use the complexion night cream, which has a lot of things. I think it has niacinamide, it has retinol in it. I really don't know if you're supposed to use a tretinoin on top of something exfoliating like the lotion P50. Somebody in the comments is gonna tell me, but I don't think I'm gonna do that tonight. But I do have a tretinoin that I use and it is rather strong. It's like a 0.1, and that also helps exfoliate my skin. But since I did a little bit of exfoliation tonight, I'm just actually gonna go in with the Pure Radiance oil by True Botanicals. This stuff also smells like incredible. Sam, my husband, also uses this and loves it. Just for a little added moisture. I would use an eye cream, but I'm all out. Actually, there might be a little left in here, but this is the one I'm using. It's the Lumiere Firm. My mom is a cosmetologist, and she has been my whole life. And so my love of beauty and skincare and all those things comes definitely from her. I know she's watching. Hi, Mom. She has a client that's like an incredible dermatologist in Omaha, Nebraska, where we're from. We basically go into his company called Lovely Skin and just tell them to kind of give us whatever recommendations for products they have when we're in there. They love to like try out different things. I haven't been to Lovely Skin in a while because I live in Nashville now, which is why my skincare routine is severely lacking, but that eye cream is one that they recommended and I love it. It's lasted me forever. I just need to restock. To kind of top it all off, I like to slug. So I like to slather my skin in Aquaphor or CeraVe. Right now, the one that we have is Aquaphor, so I'm gonna do that. I do it right before I go to bed. And that's really the routine. Not super glamorous, but we're not here to be glamorous, we're here to be honest. Probably will be adding a few different steps to my routine in the coming weeks, coming months. Simple, tried and true for now. So we're just going to probably watch a little something, have a little treat, maybe a dark chocolate, maybe a cookie, I don't know, and either watch Survivor or Top Chef, or we've been really into Love Island, as you guys know. It is 5 a.m. yoga again tomorrow. It's about 7:45, so I have to get to bed here within the next hour because sleep is very important. We'll see you guys when we see you guys. Good morning, everyone. It is, what day is it today? Tuesday. This morning, just kind of did my standard routine, did a little bit of journaling, had some coffee. I was feeling really anxious this morning. Yeah, I have a lot going on and was letting my anxiety get the best of me, but after I journaled through it, I had some really fun, really clarifying revelations that I'll probably share with you a little bit later when I have more time. At noon, I have a personalized deep dive, and if you don't know what a personalized deep dive is, it's essentially a one-to-one, 2.5-hour meeting with me. If you have an idea, or you're trying to bring a business to life, or you're ready to brand yourself, or you just want a strategy session where you can get some major clarity, this is a great place to start. It's something that I offer through TGC, which is my online branding studio. We go over all of the foundational elements that you would need to bring your dream to life, to launch your brand, essentially just start the business, make your dreams a reality. We cover everything from your message, your vision, what channels you're showing up on, who your audience is, and afterwards you leave with not only clarity, but a polished write-up of some of the essential things that every business or dream needs. Who is your primary and secondary audience? What is your elevator pitch? What is your mission statement? So it's a lot of fun. I really love doing clarity sessions. I love doing these personalized deep dives. I think it's part of my gift. Before that, I am kind of continuing on the spring cleaning train. I had therapy this morning and I'm feeling a lot more grounded after that, so I just wanted to kind of continue on with that energy. And one thing I really wanted to do was clean out my makeup and clean out my makeup brushes. So while I was getting ready today, I was kind of just sifting through things, like taking inventory of what's no longer serving me. I would love to get new makeup, but that's just down the line. So right now we're at the stage where I am cleaning my makeup brushes, and I figured I would give you a little glimpse into what that looks like. As you can see, my makeup brushes sorely needed to be cleaned. I think it's just a testament to the fact that everything happens in cycles. You know, sometimes you're gonna have dirty brushes and it really is necessary for them to get dirty, for them to have use, for you to move into the spirit of cleaning them, making space for the new. So it's all necessary. It's all a part of life. Yes, is it a little bit annoying? Of course, but so worth it in the end. I'm feeling really good. Sam has gone ahead and made us a little bit of breakfast. We're gonna eat. Maybe we'll show you a little bit of what the deep dive process looks like. So I'm about to start this deep dive and I'm laughing at my little beverage lineup. I think I've established that if there's one thing about me, it's that I'm a beverage girl. So I have my matcha latte I just made with collagen for a little extra protein. I have an apple cider vinegar shot and my water. I definitely didn't film any of the deep dive. I am on the east side, risking my pride and all sorts of shame to be vlogging in the streets with this selfie stick, but alas, here we are. I'm actually getting dinner at a restaurant on the east side called the Lira. It's like, I think it's Egyptian or Mediterranean food. It's so good. I'm meeting up with my friends Chelsea and Carissa for a little girls catch up. So yeah, I'm about to go in there, but figured I'd update you and maybe we'll see what we can film if I'm not too embarrassed. Good morning, everyone. We haven't done a kitchen segment in quite a while, and funny enough, so many people have told me that when I'm just in the kitchen is their favorite parts of the vlog, which really was surprising to me. I was like, oh, well, I'm not really doing anything, but maybe maybe that's what the people want, you know? Just got done with Pilates. My favorite Pilates teacher isn't teaching at the times that I usually go, so I'm trying to figure out what my new schedule is, balancing yoga and Pilates. My typical routine is I do reformer Pilates 2 times a week. Then I do hot yoga the other 5 days a week. And then I try, you guys know, to intersperse some walks in there as well. It feels like exercise is a safe space. It doesn't feel like something that I'm forcing myself to do because I need to look a certain way. I just really love it, especially my yoga practice, and I think the two kind of go hand in hand. I feel the strongest I've ever felt doing yoga and Pilates and walks. So now I'm just trying to figure out what my routine is. So I think I'm gonna start going to Pilates Monday, Wednesday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday would be yoga. I was just telling Sam I can't be a content creator because I was trying to get footage on my phone of Pilates to include in Instagram stories and in the vlog, and I did the wrong camera angle, so I just ended up recording the teacher the whole time. Don't know if we'll be including that footage, but I did get some great footage of me taking off my coat and cleaning the reformer, so you can just leave the rest to your imagination. We are doing the same thing we always do. Sam made coffee. I'm gonna doctor mine up with my Chobani creamer, my cashew milk, and then I'm gonna dive straight into journaling. Just a quick update on dinner last night, even though I gave a brief one at the table. The restaurant is called Lyra. I was pronouncing it wrong. It's also not Egyptian food, it is Lebanese food. We went for happy hour and it just hits, you guys. I don't think Lyra is something exclusive to Nashville. I think there's maybe a couple in a couple other cities. The hummus, everything was so delicious. Each got 1 cocktail, 5 different appetizers, and I think with tip it was $26 or something by the end of it. So happy hour at Lyra is where it's at. And it was just so great to see those friends. Chelsea actually just published a cookbook. Actually, I'll show you the cookbook. I literally just got it in the mail. Chelsea's passion is canning and pickling and food preservation. Oh, she has a letter to her son in here. I'm gonna cry. I can't be crying on camera anymore. I helped her put together the proposal for this cookbook, which is why it feels so cool, I think, to be holding it in my hand. It's really just cool to see her create her art in this way. In the midst of helping her create that proposal, I got to read her story about her Grandma Trudy and about Grandma Trudy's home-baked chocolate chip cookies and chili with tomatoes that they grew, and it really just got me thinking in a different way about food, about the people we gather together with to eat food. And Chelsea herself is just such an inspiration. She's like a living, breathing embodiment of what it means to know what you're passionate about, be very intentional, very thoughtful. That's like the #1 word I can describe Chelsea as, is thoughtful, about creating art in ways that feel really resonant to that inner call. She wrote the recipes, took all of the photography. I mean, she's just so talented. So to have this in my hands just feels so beautiful, and I'm just so proud of her. Went to dinner with her last night and just got to celebrate a little bit of her accomplishments and just her art, you know. So if you're interested, I'll leave the link where you can purchase the Wiley Canning Company cookbook. I make her pickled onions. I actually have some in my fridge right now all the time, and I love them for everything from avocado toast to tacos to taco bowls, and we're gonna make some strawberry rose jam soon too. She is just, I mean, incredible. You know what I've realized? Everybody has that thing that, like, excuse me, everybody has that thing that they like buy, at least, you know, I think they do, and they don't need. Mine is just coffee creamer. If there's a coffee creamer that looks like some tantalizing new flavor, I really can't resist. There was a white chocolate raspberry one the other day at the store, and I considered buying it because I was like, that could be really good in coffee. I love a little flavor in my coffee, you know? It just hits. I explained this in my last vlog, but it really is about riding the highs and the lows. And I find this is constantly true, that everything is an undulation of flow between the two. Even if I'm having a really bad day, or maybe it's a really bad week and I'm just feeling stressed, I know that there's good coming around the corner. If I'm having a really good day, I know that that's not gonna last forever, so I try and be really present in it. Not worry about the quote unquote bad days that are gonna come, but just try and be really present with what you have. Because if you watched my video on kind of realizing your dreams, you'll know that I believe it's not good or bad, it's all just really juicy, ripe information for you to assess and see if it feels aligned with you. Last week, admittedly, was kind of a tougher week. I wasn't feeling inspired. I'm sure everybody's experienced this at one point or another, where I just felt down on myself. You know, there are days when I really do believe in what I'm doing, and this iteration of my journey, of my career, creating content, slowing down the pace of branding work, in one light could have looked like a failure, honestly. What's she doing? She's going out there and she's so far behind in this industry that's super saturated, and that could very well be true. What I feel internally in my heart is that this has never felt more aligned or more right, and I wish I had had the courage to embark on this sooner, because it brings me so much joy, and I just feel so fortunate that Sam and the people around me are so supportive. Because when I have those moments where I feel like my story isn't interesting, or it doesn't matter, or I want to be down on myself, those are really the people anchoring me, championing me forward. You need that. You know, there's gonna be a series and a multitude of lots of different events and experiences that happen in your life. And I think that's part of the richness of being a human being, is being able to say that you've experienced it all. Blending my collagen peptides. So all of that being said, last week was hard, but this week is feeling lighter and more spacious. I was editing the Realizing Your Dreams video, something where I truly sat down and was like, where do I start? What am I saying? Am I making any sense? And after allowing myself essentially to be an envoy, a hollow bone for whatever information wanted to pass through me, once I like let that process happen and got to the other side of like viewing it from a different lens, a different perspective, I realized I was just being critical on myself. I actually did make valid points. It does make some sense. So if you needed a little bit of encouragement today about going forth and doing the thing, or if you're being a little judgmental on how you're creating your art or the way it's turning out, give yourself a little space and time and a different perspective. I would bet good money that what you're creating is in fact everything that you want it to be. You might just be being a little self-critical. Also, I am obsessed. Like, it is very rarely that I become obsessed with a song, or I think you guys could probably relate to this too. It's very rarely that you see a movie or you watch a show or you see a piece of art or you read a book or you listen to a song that you're like, wow, this song is the essence of me. Like, it stirs something in me. It moves me. Like, yeah, there's a lot of songs that you like, but when you hear something and you're like, I just can't believe I get to experience it, that's like a whole different ballgame. And I know it might sound hyperbolic, but I really do feel that way about the new Japanese house song. Sam showed it to me once in the house and I was like, oh, I like this. But then I listened to it in the car and I was like, I can't believe I get to hear this. You might not like this music, but gosh, it's so pretty. Playing this really loud in the car, it feels like something, you know? It's like everything I love in a song. It's just so beautiful. I love it. And I know sometimes people get like weird about music recommendations. I was thinking about, do I want to share this on Instagram stories? Who's gonna care? But something I really love about seeing the people that I admire or love when they post their music selections is I feel like it tells me a little bit about them, a little glimpse into who they are, what's feeling connected. So one of my favorite things to do is when a new album comes out, see what songs on the album are my friends' favorites. I don't know, it just tells me a little bit about where they're at or what they're connecting to. And so I really love it for that reason. Anyways, Japanese house, new song. It's called Boyhood. Give it a listen. Let me know what you think. Okay, and that was your kitchen segment. Today has been a day filled with self-care and things I love. I went to go get a massage, and then I went to go get a facial, and I ran around picking things up for my friend Juji's baby shower, and we just ate a burger and fries, and we're gonna go get ice cream. And I just wanted to pop on here to remind you that life is supposed to be fun and filled with all the things you love. And so that's what I did today, and I hope you did it too. We'll get back to the regular scheduled programming soon. Sometimes you just gotta do the things that you wanna do.
Seasons change, my love will stay the same for you.